Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder, also known as Tedder Bear Stamping. I'm really excited to have you join me today. Let me know that who else here. I see 5 people waiting. I know one's me and one's Pat, and then I don't know who else is here. So make sure you leave a comment so I know, and you can be in for the drawing. Today we are going to be using the 2 stamp sets. Let's see, right here. That one is going away at the end of the month. That's this Hey Chick, and it's got great dies with it. And the other one is in the big catalog, so it'll be here. But I can't use one without the other because there are so many good things to play with in both of them. Oh, excuse me. So, hey, Jan, how are you? Hey, Carol. So these are the 2 that we're going to be using today. Make sure that you place an order if you want this one because it will be gone. It used to be a celebration item, and now it is just for a special. So the Chick Stamper is here to see the Hey Chick. Pretty cool, huh? So we are going to go ahead and start. Let me show you the card. This is a balcony card, and I'm glad you could make it, Jan. That's really nice. But there's 2 ways that you can fold this. Now, the way that I was shown how to do it, because I've only seen one other card with this, is like this, where you have it be where it's out. And yesterday I was playing with it and realized that I can tuck it in so that it can fit in a better sized envelope. So, but let's show you the front because this is the balcony card. Isn't this the cutest? So these little ducks here are just, or chicks, they're not ducks, excuse me, are just too cute. And then I saw online how you can cut 2 of these and put them together to make it look more realistic. And of course, I love fences, so that's what I put on the whole front of this. So now we are changing it up just a tad because I wanted it to fit in a regular sized envelope. It will be a little narrower than the envelope, but we don't have to buy a new envelope, which makes me happy. So this is 5.5 by 6, and it's scored at 3 because the 6 is the long way. So I just wanted this to be able to be fit into an envelope. But if you want this to be out, you will have to make one. Now, I did make one. I don't see it right here next to me. I mean, it's just I used our old envelope maker, but I'm sure that you can get ideas for this. Oh, hey, Gail. I'm like Outlander. Hey, so yes, so we're going to go ahead, and I'm just changing it up a little just by cutting off a 1/2 inch at the top. So we have that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the vanillas, and they are 1 7/8 by 5 7/8. And these are, I'll have 3 of them. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. I can do it on this side because it's going to get covered up anyway. And I didn't cut it. So it's not 5 7/8. It will be 5 3/8. So let's go ahead and change that. Whoops, wrong way. So that we make sure that it will fit on the one that I've just done. So let's do all 3. I'm going to put these together and just do 1 cut. All right. There we go. I fixed it. Forgot I needed to fix those. All right. So let's go ahead and put this on the front. Finding my tape. There it is. Hey, Joy. Nice that you could come. So I just got finished doing a video. I haven't done anything else with it that I will be showing when I'm in Arizona. So make sure you tune in. We have found that you cannot place comments on the video itself. So you have to do it underneath. But I will, 2 days after it goes live, I will go ahead and do a drawing. All right. So for the front, I have, let's see, I want to make sure I use the right front. We have these that are from the Beauty of the Earth, I think it's called, the DSP, and you'll need two. One is, these are for the inside back. They are 2 3/4 by 3 5/8. Those have not changed because I had room up here that I could do it. Then we have this one for the front that is 2 3/4 squared. They're all the same, and I would have made this longer had I not ran out of this paper. So, and then two of the 2 3/8 by 1 7/8, and then two of 2 7/8 by 1 3/8. So we have those all done. So we're going to go ahead and work on the front for now. So I have, the front one is this, and I'm just going to trim with my scissors to go across on the top, just to give it more of a wavy pattern, which is going to be covered up. So I don't know why I'm like, most of it's going to be covered up. All right, so this is going to go here on the front. Most of my die cutting's been done. There is one thing I'm going to have to do with you so that you can see on the next card. But other than that, I didn't want you to sit around waiting. Okay, so now we are going to stamp our chicken with the balloon. And we're going to do that in Memento. Hey, Carla. You still have to come by and get your winning card that you won, and your catalog. Hurting my feelings thinking you don't like it. Okay, so there we go. And I'm doing this on vanilla because that's what the base is and everything. So I am going to go ahead and color him with the soft suede dark and the soft suede light, and then I'm also going to use the ivory and the dark pumpkin pie and the yellows for the balloon. And then his comb is going to be, and all this is listed on my blog that's going live today at 4:45. So at Dark Calypso Coral. So, all right. Whoops, I didn't want that end. We're going to go ahead and just go over the and I'm not going to be really, because this is just tedious if you do it like this. So I'm just going to do it every once in a while. See, I'm not even paying attention to where the lines are because I just want it to be where it shows. Kind of like that. All right. Then you're going to come in with your light and just fill that in. I'm sad to see this go again, but I think I'm going to hold on to it because on Moana, this, the one that looks like this one is just too cute. And that's one of my grandkids' favorite movie. And I keep saying I'm going to make them a card using it, and they keep getting older, and then I think they won't like it now. So, but it does remind me of them, so I doubt I'll get rid of it. So I wanted to let you know on my Christmas in July class, there's still time. I think I have 1 day left to sign up, but at that class, I'm having a BOGO. So you will be the first to get your hands on my things that I am letting go, and there is a lot. So you get to have, pick out what you like out of my BOGO, and then buy the same amount of dollars from the new catalog, and then you will be able to only pay for one set. So you will pay for the new sets with the shipping and handling, but then you'll get all the same for free from the ones that I have used. It's a great deal. So keep that in mind. All right. Then I'm going to use, because I just wanted this to stand out more, on his face is the ivory. And for some reason, ivory on here with these colors looks like crumb cake. Isn't that funny? Okay, then the balloon, I'm doing yellow. On my sample, I did it with the Calypso Coral, but I really wanted yellow because that's just a happy color. Hey, Lola. Glad to see you here. I didn't even see you come in. I don't even see you have written. All right. All right. I keep saying all right. But since Pat said hello, I'm assuming you are here. Okay, so isn't that cute? So we're going to go ahead and die cut that out, which is awesome that they have that die. And I've already got it done. Ta-da! So he's going to go here. And I even have dimensionals on the back. I know you've been crazy busy, Carla, with selling all those houses. But I live in the same neighborhood. You could even text me and I'll meet you out in the driveway. And then that way you won't have to get out of your car. All right. Then we are going to take this die that says happy birthday, and we are going to die cut it out of the early espresso. And I'm going to go ahead and just add the liquid glue onto that. And I don't know why mine doesn't gush out, because I know other people's have had theirs gush out and they can't do these small dots, but I like it that it does this for me. And you could use the adhesive backing to put before you die cut it, and then you won't have to do this at all. I just forget every time, and then it's not until I'm doing this that I remember, yeah, I should have done that. Makes it much easier. All right, so this is going to go like that. Already, really cute, right? Okay, so then we have 2 strips that make our balcony. One is 1.5 by 7, and it's scored in half, and then at 1/2 inch on both sides. And then this one is 5 by 2.5, and the same. You score it in half, and then 1/2 inch. So we're going to go ahead and put this where I want these to be hidden. So I'm going to put these on first so that I can put my vanilla on top and hide these. I won't be able to hide the ones for this, but we can hide one. So that's a good thing. All right, I want it to stick. So I'm going to go ahead and put some tear and tape down. Love tear and tape. And it's always good to make sure you rub it on there so that when you go to pull off the tape on the back, it's easier to come off. And like my bestie Hetty said, don't start at the end, because then you pull it up. Start in the middle or at the edge, and then it's so much easier. Okay. So we are going to have these down, and they go right to the edge on both and at the bottom. Okay, so now you have your bottom, and we are going to go ahead and put in, well, first let's take these and put the tops on it because we need to do a little bit of work. So we have the two that are green, and I always like for my snow and my grass to make it wavy, like I did the front, and then you're going to turn it around, and of course you would do a better job of making it wavy. Mine didn't look so much wavy as it did pointy, but let's see if I can get this. Nope. All right. Since I had to do two, I'm going to go ahead and, nope, yep, I think that's right. Maybe. Change them up. So this one will go on the back of this one, so it's different, and the same with this one. Okay, but first we want to sponge it because I like the sponge and it adds dimension. And I'm using Old Olive. Now on my other one, let me show you, I used a darker green up here, and I do like it. It's just not the same color as the DSP, and I just wanted it to be a little bit more subtle. It still looks pretty dark. All right, let's close this up. Okay, let me make sure I've got the right one in the back. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so we're just going to put a little bit of tape on the top so that this can sit right there, and just give it a heel. And it doesn't matter that that got a little dirty because we're going to hide it. Okay, so this is going to go here. And then this one's going to go on this one. Boy, my heels don't look like heels so much. There we go. Okay. That goes on here. Now when we put these on, it will hide that one flap. Not all of the flaps, but at least one. Now you might not mind it all, and it is a little bit easier if you do this beforehand, before you stick this on, but I really wanted those flaps to be hidden. And this is not a hard card. I was so surprised. And I'd never heard of it before. Have you guys heard of the balcony card before? Okay, so now we have that. Whoa, I didn't put that on very good at all. Excuse me. I thought it looked a little bit off until I closed it, and then it was a lot. All right, that's much better. Okay, so the hills kind of look like they go across, so that's good. Then we are going to go ahead and bring in this one. And this is going to go the same way, but we're going to put our backgrounds on it. And I am not on these making them go wavy. We're just putting it on because it's in the middle of the hill. Okay. Oh, I already put it on there. I didn't even remember. Well, it needs to go up a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put our tear and tape again. Is that right? I want to make sure. I might be doing it backwards. Nope, we're good. Okay. Okay. Now this one I'm going to do where I want, and I'm going to put my things on here, but that wasn't as important. This needs to come down so it is straight with the, you want the fold lines to be the same. And I probably could have gone down a little bit more, but that's going to be okay. So then you have it like that. Isn't that cool? All right, so let's go ahead and, where did I put those other two? Here they are. Goodness, I thought I had lost them. And they're going to go on the front. So we are having with Stampin' Up! In July, I think it's the 1st of July, I'm not positive, about a DSP sale. So I definitely will be getting more of this because I've ran out. All right, so now we have our fold, and you can see how it looks like that. Sorry. And you can have it go like this, and then when you open it, it automatically just pops out. Or you can have it go like this. So either way is good. All right, so I cut a ton, not a ton, a lot of the fences. I love fences. So I have 5 fences, and I want to sponge them a little bit with the crumb cake because they just look so clean. I don't know very many fences that are clean. So I'm just going to go, normally I would use the dauber, but I don't have a sheet to stick down. So I'm just going to make it a little bit dirty and bring out the extra highlights that the dye gave it. I like that this die has the edge so you can continue it, and it looks totally normal. Like it looks like you would have a regular fence like that. All right, then I die cut out from the barn a one in crumb cake and one in cinnamon cider. So I'm going to go ahead, and since I have this out, I'm going to just go over some of the spots because you really can't tell all the dimension in this unless you add some ink to it. So we're going to do that real quick. And then what you do, and I don't have tweezers, so we're just going to have to deal, or I'm going to have to deal, is I'm cutting off the bottom legs, put them down in order so I know what I'm doing, hopefully. So you're just doing a little surgery, and then this gets thrown away. But it's fun. So then you need the eaves, and those are already kind of scored for you. So you just need to cut those off. Might help if I had it open. This goes here. I'll make sure you can see. The roof, is that how you say it? Roof. And this part. I was gonna make it smaller, but this is what you need. All right, so now this gets tossed, and we're going to go ahead and put these on with liquid glue. Okay. You could probably have sponged this too, but I didn't think it needed it as much as the brown. Okay, so this is going to go just right on top. And it needs to come in just a tad. There we go. Okay. Oh, that one's a little bit much. See, I was bragging about it coming out just a tiny bit, and then look what happened. Okay. Can't be bragging. This is why you need tweezers. So if you have tweezers, use them. All right. Oh, no. I guess I could use this. I didn't think of that. Hold on. Oh, so much easier. Okay. Almost as good as tweezers. Move this over just a tad. Okay. I want to make sure we get the right side because it has the detail. Boy, that made it much simpler. And then we have these two spots. Let's see if I can get small dots. This is why I went ahead and did most of the stuff ahead of time, because it is a little tedious, but boy, the look on it when it's done is gorgeous. Okay. Liquid glue gives you a little bit of wiggle room. There we go. Come on. There. I get it right, and then it flips. All right, we'll just do it with our hands. Toothpick, that's a good idea. Wish you lived closer, Jan. We could stamp together. Wouldn't that be fun? If you ever come out to the United States, you'll have to come give me a visit. All right, so this is just going to go in here, and we're just going to do it flat because everything else is already popped up. We don't need anything else popped up. So I'm going to have it just sit right about there. See how cute that is? Okay, and then the fences. But first we have to cut or stamp the chicken, the other chicken, and he is going to, wait, this might, nope, we're good. This is the one that I like so much. And this one is the one that I'm using the darker Calypso Coral on. Isn't that the cutest, Gail or Carol? It's not something I've seen other than one place. And then he's got wild hair. So, of course, we have to make it two-tone, too. Because he's a crazy guy. Oh, and his tail feathers. Then I'm going to just go over with yellow, the Dark Daffodil Delight, on everything except for where his beak is and his legs. It's pretty easy coloring. And then this will help that blend. And then, of course, we'll cut him out, die cut him, because he's got to die. How many of you already have this set? I know Carol does. It's her namesake. I know Pat does. This is just too cute. I should be using the brush tip, but my brush tip is depleted and I haven't bought another one yet. Okay, so then we're going to use this and do that. Now I know that I could probably been a little bit better, but we're going to die cut him out. And here he is. This is a little bit more blended back when I had a little bit more ink in my pen. So there's that. And we have the fence. And then you guys have to see this is so cute. This die cuts out the little baby chicks and they are super cute. And there's no stamp for them. So I was like, how do you get the baby duck, or why did I say ducks? The baby chickens to look like they should. And this is how I thought I would do it, is just make his beak and his feet. Isn't he cute already? I mean, seriously. I know it's the little things that tickle me. But look at that. Look at how just doing his feet and his beak make him look so cute. Jan, you crack me up. Okay, so I'm going to finish doing these. And normally I would do them on the paper, but I don't want to get it on my sheet here. We're just going to do it on the fly. Cuteness. And one more. I mean, seriously, this is just too cute. Okay, easy peasy. All right, so let's put it together. We need this guy. Let's move these over. He's going to go underneath the fence. So we're just going to put adhesive on the bottom half of him. And I'm going to go ahead and just use, yeah, that one I came up by myself. I'm so proud of myself when I do stuff like that. When I thought, well, it needs to be a little bit more dimensionalized. And it's so stinking cute. I wanted to make it to where I could really add more cuteness. All right, so he's going to go here. We can't have any adhesive on the back because then it'll all stick together. All right, and then this little guy is going to get glue dots because he's going to go behind the fence. And what's kind of cool is that you can make this wing pop out just a little bit and it looks more real. And he's going to go right here. Then we're going to add our fence. Where did I moved them up there, right under there. Okay, let's get this ready. And again, it's just going to go here and then we're going to continue it across. So get your liquid glue out. On my first one, I think I popped up some and it doesn't look right because, of course, it's behind the fence and then it looks silly. And then we're just going to carry the fence all the way across because the other little chickies are going to be on the front because they got out. I'm going to cut that. Well, I don't think I need to. I think it'll, well, I think it'll be okay, but maybe not. We're going to let that sit for a minute and then do this. And trim that off. So we're letting this dry. I'm going to go ahead and put these little guys on the front. Oh my gosh, they are adorable. I mean, I've been looking at this for a few days, and I just still get tickled by it. Okay, now there is one thing that we have to do because they look like they have no eyes. And there's nothing that small. So I'm just going to take my Stampin' Write marker and color in the eyes. Just so that they look like they're alive. You see how that added? Just having the eyeballs in? Okay, so then we're just going to put this across on here. And we're almost done with this first card. And this one was a little bit more intense because it's a brand new thing here. All right, so I am not going to have it go all the way to the bottom because I want the fence to show. So we're just going to have it be behind. And I probably could have maybe, now we've kind of figured out that we don't want that to be there, that little thing, because it goes right across the middle and you might just want to cut it off. But I'm hoping that maybe the second time it will work better. Wouldn't that be nice? And I kind of reinforced it with this one, so maybe that will work. All right, then we just have the little chick, which I am not going to show you how I did him, but he is so cute too. And he's just going to go right here, and he's going to go flat. Normally I would stamp him for you and everything, but it's already getting kind of up there in time. So he's going to be right in front of this one. Isn't that the cutest? I love it. Okay, then we just have our sentiment. And I've already stamped it. You're still a spring chicken, but I have not put him behind on a piece of scrap paper. And I don't even know that I have one here. I hadn't, oh, here it is. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and put this on because, you know, doing a play on the words on spring chicken and all that, I love that. Jan, you can come back anytime. All right, so I'm just going to trim it and try to keep my scissors straight. No, it did not keep it straight. There we go. Somewhat better. Not even. It's better that I did it too big than too small because then I couldn't have fixed it. All right. And then this is going to go flat. So other than the front, no dimensions, no bling. Because I think it could be a manly card. And remember, you can have it go out like this, or you can have it be tucked in. It's very bulky, which is kind of a good reason why you would want to have give it a little bit more room in the envelope. So what do you think? Isn't that cute? Love it. All right. So now the next one. I am not going to show you ahead of time. I know. We have a piece of the Early Espresso that's 4 1/4 by 11. And let's move some of this. We're going to score it at 5 1/2. Now, the first one I made, of course, was going the other way. But then I like it when it opens sideways when it goes this way because it just makes more sense. See, and I just stuck that fence down on my paper. Oh, well. All right, so we have our base. Then we are going to bring in a piece of white that, let's see what it is. Well, you can just go look on my blog. We're not going to take the time. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. This is not right. Hold on. This needs to be the background. So this has got to be cut down. So let's do 3 3/4 by 5. I forgot because this is still too small. So we're going to just make it a little bit smaller. No, 3 5/8. Hopefully this will still work out. Normally you have the white as the front, but this time I wanted it to go like this. So we're going to go ahead and put those two together. This is the cinnamon cider, which I really, really like. It's right up there with soft suede for me. I love soft suede. Okay, then I die cut a bunch of those happy birthdays. A bunch. Where did I? Oh, let's see. Okay. Goodness. As you hear me rumbling around. Ah, here they are. Got it. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And before we put them on, I want to do Wink of Stella because putting it on afterwards is a little hard. Thanks, Gail. So weird to see you under that name. All right, so we're just going to Wink of Stella each and every one of these. And I'm getting it all over my fingers. That means I've had fun when I go upstairs and I have ink and Wink of Stella on me. It'd be much faster if I could do it on a sheet. Let's just do it on here. Hold on. It's on the back of the one that we already did. Because it doesn't matter. All right, there's 2. I like the look of having tone on tone. So that's where I came up with this idea. And then there's another technique that I almost forgot totally about. So I thought, oh, I'll do that too. All right, so we just have to do the dots. This is when if I was doing it on another video, I would fast forward. We're just gonna not do as many. Okay. And it does. And the next technique will even cement it more into place. Okay. Well, come on. Because my hands are getting sticky from the glue. Okay, one last one. Okay. All right. Then we are going to bring in the Big Shot, or not Big Shot, goodness gracious. The Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. Goodness gracious. And I know it's very close, so hopefully you're going to be able to see. I am going to emboss the whole thing along with the folder, the bark folder. Everything was right here again. I know. Come on, where could it go? Oh, it's right here because I couldn't get them out. All right. And because this folder does have straight lines, you want to make sure that you line it up on the, wow, that's close, on the mark that they give you. Nice nails, huh? All right, so that's all I have to do with that. Goodness. All right. So now this is even a little bit more subtle than it was before, but I want to add a dark one on top of one of them just to highlight it, and the rest are just going to be a little subtle. But this really will hold them all together. You can use any folder. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this technique back when I did it a long time ago. All right, so it's just, and then this pops it up just a little. Okay, then we cut out 2 of the dies here. The tags from the, somebody help me. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. Oh, well. Cut them out. It'll all be on my vlog. So we are going to make this one. We can't have the holes line up because this is just way too much. So we're going to have this go down so that this top part covers up that hole in the white. Whoop, almost didn't do what I said I was going to do. Okay. Then we're going to put this into the Stamparatus just because I want to use white ink on this. And I should have done it before I put them on the layers, but I think I can line it up anyway. We'll see. Yep. So I tried embossing it with white embossing powder. It just didn't have the detail that you need it to have because this is like the hip hip hooray confetti. And I'm just going to do it a couple times, which is why I have it on the Stamparatus so I can do that. But look at how cute that confetti is. All right. I will clean that later. Now, I think that on my first one, I had the little chicken that I'll show you is right here. I'm going to go ahead and use this one because this is what I have, and I think that I used the other one when I shouldn't have. So I'm just going to do this again just because it's so cute. Tailor tags, thank you. Tailor-made tags. I knew you'd remember, Carol, because we use them all the time. Goodness, you would think. And Carol knows I've had some memory problems today. I was looking everywhere on Facebook and I was in the wrong group. So that doesn't help if you're trying to find something and you're looking in the wrong group. So we're just going to put this on. I think he's just as cute as the other. Yes, he is. And make his eyeball. Whoop, I went out of his thing. Don't pretend. He looks like he's crying. So sorry. Look at what I did to his eyeball. Maybe I have to put something in there. All right, now we're going to do the ribbon, the bumblebee ribbon. And it's just going to go right like this. We're almost done. Goodness. So, well, there we go. I knew it'd go. All right. I wanted the tag to be a little bit higher. Okay, and then we'll put this onto the base. Let me put a little bit more over the ribbon. This is much smaller than my first one because I had to cut it down. Whoop. There we go. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Where the hole is, has got to be where the ribbon is going. And then I am going to tie a bow with the ribbon right here to go right in that hole to make it look like you're feeding it up in there, and how I used to do all the time for my scrapbooking. Love this ribbon. And then glue dots to hold it together. It's just a subtle, I mean, both of these could be a manly card if they like chickens. But see how it looks like that ribbon's coming up and coming up through that hole? Isn't that cute? Okay, and then one last thing, because I want to have happy birthday be down here too, and it's going to hang over. I know. Can't have too many happy birthdays. Much faster if you can put it down. Okay. All right, and then the inside just has this cute little sign that is the out of the one of the sets, and I'm just going to do Happy Day, and that's it. Find the stamp. Well, have a happy day. Excuse me. It's have a happy day, and hopefully I can get it in the middle. And yes. So that goes on the white for the inside, and that's it. Whoop. Because I didn't want to say too much, and I got it all smudgy. And I went the wrong way. Nobody's going to point that out, huh? All right. Good thing that I didn't stick it down too hard. And then this goes inside. There we go. All right, so we have the 2 cards. Pat, if you want to go ahead and do the drawing, and we'll see who gets it. And remember that I'm doing this while I'm gone in Arizona. Thank you, Carol. Ha, yeah, Jan, right. That would have been nice if I had done it on purpose. But I love this. It's just really cute. Oh, Jan and Carla. Again, that is so funny. Which one do you guys want? You just have to tell me, and we will, I'll mail it out tomorrow. I love this one. I just need to tuck it in. But so cute. It just makes me laugh. Okay, I will see you guys next month. And don't forget, tomorrow's the last day to sign up for my Christmas in July and to be in on my my BOGO. And we have until the 21st, I think, 22nd to sign up for the Besties. So I'm hoping you guys will. And the Besties also has the PDF. So you don't even have to live here or in the United States to get that. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.